welcome back to Agatha Christie's The ABC Murders. Right now, we are about to take on this puzzle, which I'm not sure is really much of a puzzle.
The time range during which Betty was working on her own.
I just need to take these cards and put them on this thing according to this book, I think. Where is Betty? At 11 a.m., she was somewhere, and at 7:30 p.m.?
From 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Would she have been alone at any time during her service?
Probably. 11 a.m. to 7:30.
No, this person is...
Shut up. 11 a.m. to 7:30. So, and she didn't work on the 25th. So the 24th of July, 11 a.m. to 7:30. Let's see. Give me some cards. Okay.
These are the different waiting staff's bills. Which ones were written by Betty?
I don't know. Let's take a look at them. Alright, so this one was, this one. Well, unless she's the little spindlier. Let me go take a look. Let's see. I think that she is probably these. And maybe this one? Let me just make sure she's not this one. I think this is someone else. So let's see. Let's go back for a second and take a look at this. Yes, this is the person who wrote those bigger ones. This is Betty with her 7s. Betty with her 7s. So, this is Betty. Can I, like, click? This is
probably a single man. A whiskey lover. Maybe the murderer?
That's not what I was getting at.
This bill been written by Betty. There is probably another one.
Yeah, I think there are 2 more of them. Poirot. These 2. So, yeah. So she didn't work from 11 to 2:35. She didn't have anyone at any of her tables. I mean, unless this is supposed to be her too, but I mean, maybe. Table 2, hour 5. She still didn't work early in the morning. Click it.
No, something's not right. Betty was alone at just one of these 2 times.
Okay, it didn't like that one. Oh, it's looking for when she's alone. Alright. So, because that correlates with someone else being here, it doesn't like that. So, I mean, I feel like it could still be either of these 2.
This bill may have been written by
okay,
Betty.
There's probably another one.
There's
All right.
probably another one.
There is. There are 3 of them here. This one, come on.
Most probably a family. No, something's not right. Betty was alone at just one of these 2 times.
What am I supposed to be doing here? No, I didn't even click on that. What? So, well, I'm only supposed to be picking 1 card. So it's the single man who ordered the whiskey. Let's go back and see what it says about this. It doesn't like it. What else am I supposed to pick? Let's try again. So it says that she's not alone here. And she said that this is a family. So 1 club sandwich, 2 whatever the hell that says, and 1 whatever that is. Soda? Okay. And 2 of something else. 2... I can't read that. Bioro? I don't know. So if I...
This bill may have been written by Betty. There is probably another one.
I have the other one. Let's see if I can back out now. No. This is not, like, very straightforward as to what I'm supposed to be doing. The bills that were written by Betty are this one, this one, this one, and this one. This one is discounted because this person was also around at 5. So they would have been with her, and she couldn't have been murdered then. theoretically, I mean, if this 1 p.m. didn't run over, she was alone at 2:35 as well. And she could have been alone at 6:30, but when I pick all of these together, it complains. So, I mean...
Most probably a single man, a whiskey lover. Maybe the murderer? No, something's not right. Betty was alone at just one of these 2 times. Maybe I should consult the register again. I must be missing something.
Okay. That's a clue, possibly? Let's go back. No, what? I want to go back. I want to exit. Yeah, that's fine. What is there a puzzle about? Alright. I want to see this. I want to see the register. No, I don't want to look at the jukebox. Poirot, please. Poirot. It's not letting me look at the register again. Okay, so what is there to do in here? Inspect Betty's workplace. That's what I'm doing. What's in here? Alright. Can we have a chat? What is wrong with the controls right now? Look at him. Why can't I... This is bizarre. Alright, come over here for a second. Let's just get away from everybody. Where did the lady go who runs the place? Did she just give us free reign to wander around and eat all the cookies?
This is a well-laid table. Nothing is out of place, and above all, no creases.
That is a fantastical observation, sir. I should be able to... Okay, now it's working.
What are you going to do, Poirot?
Look for clues, mon cher ami.
Yeah, badly. Can we
Hastings
take a look at him?
is often reluctant to search for clues while witnesses are absent, but the murderer's capture sometimes depends on doing so.
Agreed, Hastings. Stop being such a twerp. Alright. So it said look at the register again for something that I've missed, but I can't actually click on the... Oh, the register. Meaning
I need to know the
this
time
thing.
during which Betty was
Wow.
working on her own.
Okay. She was working on her own from 5 to 7. Yes, 5 to 7:30. They're the only time she was working by herself. Because this person left at 5 and she was working later. So, if I bring all the cards over here again...
These are the different waiting staff's bills. Which ones were written by Betty?
And I click on them. 7:20 was the only time she was by herself. 6:30, the person was still there, I think. What did I just say? Go back 1 second. No, 5 to 7:30. So she was alone at 6:30.
I should consult the register first.
I did. Alright, I guess since the puzzle reset, I have to go click on that again. So, let's click on Betty.
Where is Betty?
She's right here.
Betty worked from 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Would she have been alone at any time during her service?
Yes, from 5 to 7:30. Okay. So, now I can come over here, and I'm going to click this one.
Most probably a family. This bill may have been written by Betty. There is probably another one.
And then I'm going to go back, click this one.
Most probably a single man, a whiskey lover. Maybe the murderer?
Thank you.
Betty served a family and a man on his own, a whiskey drinker. Maybe the murderer. This information will help me to progress.
Cool. So I guess every time I had clicked, I had another one.
Gentlemen, what are you doing?
I don't know. You gave us free reign, didn't
We
you?
are searching for clues, mademoiselle. My name is Hercule Poirot. I am a detective, and this is Captain Hastings. Does Betty Barnard work here?
I guess she
That is
didn't.
correct. She should have been here a while ago. Punctuality is the first rule of politeness.
Well, she's dead.
I fear that Miss Barnard will not be coming today. She has just been found, dead, on the beach a few hundred meters from the cafe.
How awful. Poor young thing. What happened?
Your cross is huge, lady.
She appears to have been murdered.
This
Indeed.
is most distressing. How this will affect my business, I shudder to think.
You are full of yourself. Do, 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 do.
What can you tell us about Miss Barnard?
Nothing, absolutely nothing. Miss Barnard was my employee. Her private life was none of my business.
You did know at least that she had a young man.
Indeed.
All right. Sure.
This photo was found. Is this him?
Yes, that's him all right. But I haven't seen him for some time.
I'm just going to be straightforward because every time I try to be sassy, they get all pissed at me. But I'm so tempted to say this just because she would agree. Fine, I'm going to say it.
I find young people today very hard to understand.
You needn't tell me that. A few weeks ago, they argued just outside the cafe. Imagine what my customers must have thought.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
I hope for you that it was an isolated incident. It must be difficult to keep a respectable establishment if your staff show themselves to be so shameless.
The young man only made a scene the once. Jealousy, no doubt. It must be said the young girl was very pretty.
Thank you for your time, Mademoiselle Mérion. You have been of great help.
Her mouth was going crazy there at the end. It was like wiggling back and forth on her face.
He might provide us more information. He may have been the last one to see Betty alive.
It is an interesting idea, Hastings. Maybe he is a regular guest. What do you think, mademoiselle?
I don't think so. Our regular guests tend to order tea and cakes. At this time of the year, there are a lot of tourists about you never see again.
That's what I thought. Time to visit Betty's home.
Ah! Wholesome tea and cakes. Number 22 on High Street. So let's go head that way. See if I can find this place without too much trouble. Hastings, come! Alright, we are outside.
With all
Hey
these
guys!
tourists, these shops must be thriving.
I wasn't looking at the shops, I was looking at the cops. Alright, can he just like hop in the sewer and get there faster? 22. I don't see a 22. Is it over this way? Bop, 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 bop. Are you waiting here for any particular reason? Oh, I guess that does say 22. Like really, really tiny and offset. Can I just go in or should we have a chat? Hurry it up, Poirot.
I fear that this case is far from being solved.
Come on, Poirot. You'll find the killer.
Certes. But how many times will he kill before I do?
Cert. I would like a breath mint.
Hastings appears to be ill at ease. He appeared to be relatively indifferent to Mrs. Asher's murder, but a young woman's murder seems to be troubling him greatly.
We established that he was a misogynist. All right, let's get... I'm only kidding.
How do you do, mademoiselle? My name is Hercule Poirot.
Hey!
I know you. You're that detective we hear all about.
I do not know if that is a compliment, but I will take it as one for now. You are Betty's sister, I believe?
Yes. My name is Megan.
Can we come in?
Please do.
Pleased to meet you, Megan Barnard. Was your sister a harlot?
My parents are at the police station. I doubt they'll be up to speaking to you later.
Do not worry, we will not bother them.
Did you know your sister's plans for yesterday evening?
No. I arrived by train this morning. My parents called me in a panic when they discovered that Betty had disappeared.
Her plans were to be
She
murdered.
went out last night, but She didn't tell them where she was going.
Murderland.
What was your last conversation about?
Murder.
Her new dress. She wanted a pair of black stockings to go with it. Mother brought her a pair. The very day it happened. She was crying. And to think that Betty never even wore them. Poor Mummy.
Alright. Wasted money on good stockings. No, I'm only kidding. Alright. Can I go upstairs? Can I steal her hat? Can I play the piano? Piano!
The Barnard appeared to make music a priority in their budget.
There's a violin here. The piano. And, she's reading an iPad. What am I looking for? What?
They're all Miss Modest, but the Barnards are definitely music lovers.
That's weird. What does a worn sofa have to do? I mean, I understand what it has to do with what they just told me, but what did it have to do with music?
This gramophone is magnificent. It is a one-off, without a doubt.
Gramophone. Or what's this? Can I look through a purse?
It would not be polite to visit the house without being invited to do so.
Whatever. I didn't even know that's what I was doing. Alright, so I can't go back there because that's the rest of the house and it would be rude. Hastings is here, touching himself. Can we chat?
Hastings always pays more attention when young women are being questioned.
Why is Poirot constantly ragging on him about his woman horniness? Can I go look in the mirror? Hey, thanks. I want some more ego points, so I'll look right in the mirror by this polar bear. Damn straight I'm hot. My velociraptor arms. Alright, so we are going to question her, but let's look at her first. Because that always goes down smooth when we have to pick big circles. She's reading her iPad.
What is she feeling at the moment?
She's feeling like an iPad. Alright, she has a picture. She's got a hand, and her face is fucked as hell.
Betty's older sister is not just sad. She's angry.
Yeah. Megan, please. Alright, let's ask if Betty used to go out a lot.
Did Betty go out often?
My sister wasn't a child, sir. She used to go out. She enjoyed films, dancing. She was a very good girl who didn't hang around with men. That's what they always say, no?
Should I be a hard ass with her? Yeah.
I am not interested in what people say. I am interested in the truth, Mademoiselle Barnard. If you only knew how much I would like to talk with someone who does not know that your sister is dead and who could provide me with a true portrait of her, beyond the formalities.
The truth is that my sister was a silly little fool. I tried to reason with her, but she behaved like an idiot.
In what way?
She used to say that if she was going to marry Don, she might as well have some fun now.
I understand. Please continue.
That is how I feel. I have all the fun.
Oh, excuse me, I have to answer that.
Alright, let's listen in on the conversation.
Betty's room is opposite the stairs on the first floor. Feel free to take a look if you think it might be useful.
You were just letting that shit ring. Bye, Megan. You just phased through the couch.
This young woman is far too clever not to have anything else for us.
Do you think she's hiding something?
That is what I'm trying to find out.
Surely you don't think she did it?
Nah.
I did not say anything of the sort. But young women always ruin your judgment, Hastings. Who knows, maybe Megan was jealous of her attractive young sister.
I see. She may have had her sights on the inheritance. Or maybe she was in love with Donald Fraser.
We have to study all scenarios, even the most unlikely. But I doubt that Mr. and Mrs. Barnard are rich enough to justify murder. While I try and get Miss Barnard to talk, I would like you to try and find Donald Fraser. It should be easy to find the estate agents where he works. Bring him to the Ginger Cat. I would like to talk with him before the Chief Inspector finds him.
Okay, we are going to stop for now. Next time we are going to go up to Betty's room, and Hastings is going to bring some guy to the ginger puss so that we can question him. And then the case may wrap up, possibly, unless we find out some incriminating stuff about Megan, because she's hiding something. Ooh. All that will happen next time on Agatha Christie's The ABC Murders. Bye.